Hi everybody and welcome to this live stream. We are doing free one question readings or 555 by donation mini readings. Hi, do you have a question? I'm doing free one questions or 555 donation mini reads. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Welcome to my channel, Freya's Crone. Make sure to double tap that screen. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Your support is greatly appreciated. We are doing free one questions or mini reads for $5.55. $5.55. There's a link in the description box below. There's 3 different ways you can pay. There's PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App for the mini reads, but I'm doing one free questions. Make sure to double tap that screen, give me a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. Please go watch the moon readings. I just posted them today, and make sure you check out the soul messages as well. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and post them in the question section. I will answer them the best that I can. In the meantime, double tap that screen. And don't forget to check out the moon readings and the past life soul messages. You can go ahead and post your questions in the question section below. double tap that screen. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Or put your question in a question section, comment section on the live stream so I can answer it. Hi, welcome. Go ahead and put your question in the comment section below. I'm doing 1 free questions and $5.55 mini readings. So if you have a question, go ahead and post it. You don't know a question, you don't have a question that you want it answered. Hi, Aaliyah, how are you? Aaliyah, if you have a question, you could go ahead and post it, and I will see if we can answer it for you. We're going to use the angel answer cards to answer your question. I have some other cards out here too. Hi, welcome to my channel. And if you're the haters, thank you for the view. I appreciate it. Whether you realize it or not, when you watch, you're actually helping it out, just letting you know. And for those of you who are here to get your questions answered or to donate to the channel, welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. As the title says, one free question. Mini reads for $5.55. You can post the donations in one of the links in the description box below. It is greatly appreciated. Or if you just want to donate, that is fine as well. Well, I guess we could do some overall readings, but I just did that. Just did one this morning. We could do them by Earth, but I'm doing the live stream for you guys. All right, angels, give me a card for the element of Earth. What would you like the element of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to know? What is the most important thing that they need to know? Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what would you like them to know? So Archangel Gabriel is coming through for the element of Earth, telling you to nurture your inner child. And when you nurture your own inner child or nurture a child in general, both of them help you. Or for some of you, you have the angels around a child if you have a child, or you have the angels around your inner child, nurturing them. Archangel Gabriel works with children. Um, he is a divine messenger, and when we are young, as a child, like this little guy right here in the card, we have a tendency, the younger we are, to because our belief system hasn't been shaped by society yet, to be able to connect easier to the divine. And then the older we get, the more socially shaped we become, the less that we are able to connect or have that belief system. That's why when we're children, a lot of times we have imaginary friends, because our belief system isn't busted down yet or broken by the grown adults that we have around us, or who are our guardians watching over us. All right. So, our sons, you're being asked to nurture your inner child, nurture a child, and both of those activities are very, very important. Um, you have at least 4 angels that are around you, or a particular child that is in your energy. All right, our signs. All right, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is a particular message that you'd like to give the water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clairaudient. So water signs are clairaudient. So if you're having earrings, left side, right side, or you just get these random thoughts or random voice in your head, that's a sign that you are clairaudient. Um, some of you may have some sort of a telepathic ability. It says, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So you have Archangel Zadkiel coming through telling you that. So be aware of maybe random thoughts, or if you just randomly think of somebody and then a thought comes to your mind, that could be a sign that you're clairaudient. If you have earrings, that is a sign you are clairaudient. If you are with somebody, if you have somebody in your vicinity, such as a partner or a friend or even a child, it does not matter, and you know what they're going to say before they even say it, that's a sign you are clairaudient. So pay attention to that, and I feel like whoever I'm talking to, water signs, you naturally have this ability. This is a natural thing to you. See how you got these little sparks coming down here, these little orbs of light? That's a sign that your angels also could be sending you messages, maybe little uh, sources of inspiration, or some aha moment or something along them lines. All right. All right, earth and water. So let's get one for air signs. What would you like to tell the air signs? What is something that they need to know? Air signs. All right, air signs, you also have the same card, clairaudience. So the same messages goes for you guys. So if you're a Taurus. Well, maybe if you are a Taurus, you're clairaudient too. But if you are a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, more than likely you have this ability as well. So pay attention to your thoughts. Like I said, if you have somebody in your vicinity and you know what they're going to say before they say it, that's a sign that you're clairaudient. It's a form of telepathy. Or if your earrings or Maybe the phone rings and you already know who it is. It's a form of a psychic ability or even clairaudience. But specifically, if you have somebody in around you physically or your earrings, that's a sign. All right. So, fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What is something they need to know? All right, so we have clairvoyance coming through Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with Archangel Raziel. So he is telling you that he is giving you spiritual insights, psychic visions, because that's clairvoyance. So your third eye is open. You can be seeing colors. Um, I myself see colors, but I also have, like, if you just get this mental image out of nowhere, that's a sign that you're clairvoyant. So it says, I am helping you with your spiritual sight to fully awaken so you can clearly see heavenly love, right? So you could also have some sort of a mediumship ability, especially with Archangel Azrael coming through here. You could have a mediumship ability because Archangel Azrael is the angel of death. And he is telling you, I am helping you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So for some of you fire signs, you may be having some sort of health problems. But also, too, you may have some sort of an emotion that is blocking you from receiving your psychic abilities, is something else that I am getting. And I feel like you may have a particular loved one around you, or especially with Azrael, who is helping you to heal, helping you to unblock that heart chakra so that you can receive your vision, or so that you can feel their comfort and their arms around you. Clairvoyance definitely talks about psychic abilities, some sort of a psychic ability. It opening your third eye. Yeah, this little butt crack right here, that's where your third eye is located. If you have problems, if that starts itching, that is a sign. If you take your middle finger, which is your fire finger, and you put it on that third eye, or you use a crystal, amethyst, and you point it on your third eye, or you do some sort of use some sort of like Mrs. Teal's salt, Epsom salt. Take a salt bath, take a shower using body wash. Take some of that and rub it right there. It will help to decalcify it, fire signs. So yeah, somebody has the ability to see angels. They have the ability, a mediumship ability. They have the ability to see past on loved ones. So they're helping you to see this. But before you actually can tune in, there's something in that heart space that needs to be healed so that you can receive the messages that you're meant to receive. And that is why this loved one is around you. Some of you could be grieving. If you're grieving, that would make perfect sense as well, because it's an emotion that we have a tendency to, it blocks it, so to speak, right? It's because you're grieving, and that's acceptable. It's totally and completely acceptable. Somebody could have lost somebody, and that grieving process is keeping them unavailable to feel or sense the comfort of this loved one that is around them. It is blocking them from actually seeing it and feeling it. So if you're feeling cold chills, or maybe on one side of your body, or if you have some sort of a vivid dream with this loved one in it, that's because when you're awake, they can't reach out to you. You can't sense them. And when your body is asleep, hi Sylvia, we're doing one questions free and $5.55 donations for readings right now, just to kill a little bit of time. I'm just pulling some angel cards for the elements. And right now, this is for the fire signs because I already did the other ones. So go ahead and post your question, honey, if you have a question. All right, so that is what I have for you, fire signs. So pay attention to your dreams. Before your feet hits the floor in the morning, journal. More than likely, if you have a past or a loved one come into your dreams, that dream is going to be very vivid and it's going to stick with you throughout the day. But I recommend, if you do have a vivid dream with a past or loved one, somebody that you recognize, what are his intentions with me? Alrighty, we can do that. All right. What for Sylvia? For Sylvia Marshall, what is his intentions for Sylvia Marshall? What is his intentions for Sylvia Marshall? Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure that if you're not subscribed, to hit that subscribe button. What is his intentions for Sylvia? Well, we have the energy of let go on the bottom of the deck, a year from now. So I feel like whoever you're talking about, you definitely are maybe in a separation, or maybe you could feel or sense them letting go. To me, see how, like right here, you got this little light bulb above your crown, like a soul star chakra is lit up. And then you got all these little downloads that look like they're coming into your soul. So let go. Let's see. The time has come to let go of the situation. Stop focusing on how or when it will be solved, or when, even why it occurred. Relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow something better to come along. Don't worry. God and your angels have everything under control. A key aspect of manifesting your desires is to ask for what you want and then release it to the heaven. If you have drawn this card, you may be holding on too tightly to the way your dreams will unfold. Make a wish and then leave the rest of the angels. So I feel, Sylvia, I feel like again, I feel like maybe you need to just let go of the outcome and don't worry. Don't worry about how he feels. Something tells me that you two could be connected at the soul. Oh, you're welcome. But I feel like you're very conflicted about the situation, because I feel like this person has left an impression on your heart. It's like I feel like you can sense that there's something bigger about it. Now, we do have a year from now. The answer is yes. Okay? So maybe sometime next year, maybe the end of this year, the beginning of January, around this time next year, the answers to your prayers that you've been asking for when it comes to romance, the answer is yes. That you two may come back together. I don't know why, but I'm feeling this runner chaser paradigm here. All right. So, you are very welcome, Sylvia. I hope that answered your question. My question is, will Ashton come back for me? All right, sweet and low. Will Ashton come back for sweet and low? Yes or no, Spirit? Will Ashton come back for sweet and low? So we have recovery. You're very welcome, sweet and low. The answer is recovery. And on the bottom of the deck, you also got let go. You already knew. Well, that's good, Sylvia. So that's why Spirit told you to let go of the outcome if you already knew. And I knew you did too because I've seen it in the card. Like when the soul star chakra shines like that, that tells me that you, okay, for one, you're on your path, okay? Because you could be receiving downloads of some sort, but when you're asking about another person and I see it in a car, that tells me that you two have a soul connection, whether it is karmic or twin flame or a romance or whatever, but yours is romance, all right? So we have for sweet note, we have recovery and let go. So you're being asked to let go of the outcome, okay? You also have an angel behind you. See this angel, sweet and low? Yes, exactly. All right. So you have an angel around you, sweet and low, is what I see here. So recovery. Will Ashton come back for sweet and low? Recovery. So this is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade away with time. Although it may be difficult to see now, there is a joyful future awaiting for you. But for now, take all the time you need to regain your strength. So you two separated because you're both going through a healing process. So that's why Spirit is telling you to let go of the outcome as well. Because when you're ready, when you both are ready, and it'll be up to you, the more healing that you do, the more ready you will be, okay? So this card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. So you both are going through a healing process, sweet and low. So let go of the outcome and just allow the flow of the healing process to happen. Because I feel that you both definitely have an angel working with you. And the angel who works with the healing process is Archangel Raphael. He's the one who helps with the healing process of everything. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It does not matter. He's known as a divine physician, and I feel like he is working on both of you. So to answer your question, sweet and low, if Ashton will come back to you, I feel like the answer is yes, but when the healing process is complete, okay? So again, let go of the outcome. And then once you do, you will see how quickly the process will happen and you two will come back together, all right? I hope that answered your question, sweet and low. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if oh, you're very welcome, sweet and low. Thank you for joining our live stream. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that thumbs up. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Is there any more questions? The thing is when we're on this journey, and especially the time frame we're in, we are all in a healing process, especially now with the new moon about to, going into Capricorn or in Capricorn. because we're feeling that energy. There's a lot of wounds, a lot of things that are coming up, a lot of wounds that are bubbling up to the surface because they need to be addressed. So, and that's the big thing within the collective, because for those of us who are here on a specific mission, like for instance a twin flame journey, which is a mission, the healing process has to take place because we are here to anchor in to Mother Earth and heal her. Because if you have not noticed, we got a lot of crazy stuff happening with Mother Earth. She is a rocking and a rolling, and there's strange noises in the sky, and we got earthquakes and crazy places and volcanoes erupting. Like, she's, for those of us who are here to heal Earth, we have to be healed to do it, if that makes sense. And that's part of the twin flame journey, is things being mirrored back to us that we need to accept within ourselves, such as shadow sides, to be healed. That's why the twin flame journey is so hard, because of that mirror aspect that we have. Because a lot of times you don't want to acknowledge or accept that you have these shadows. All right. And it is very hard to accept certain traits and certain things, especially when you're dealing with generational curses of, for instance, narcissism, mental abuse, emotional abuse. It's accepting that, and it's acknowledging, oh, okay, I recognize that pattern down through my lineage, through my grandparents, through my parents, through myself, now through my children. And when you recognize it and say, okay, I acknowledge that I have this and I need to heal it, the process, it's like the least resistance, if that makes sense. By acknowledging that, okay, I see this, right? Trust me, I'm right there with you. I am no different, no better, or no worse than anybody else. I have issues. My family has issues. What is the true feelings of Renasa towards me? Is that you, Gonzala? I think I remember you from my last live stream. What's the true feelings of Renasa towards Gonza? What is her true feelings? What is the true feelings? Gonzalo. Okay. All right. I thought so. You were on my last live stream. So you get one question, one free question, and then you have to pay $5.55 if you want either another question or more cards added. Okay. All right. What is the true feelings of Renanza towards Gonzalo? Okay, well, there is some karmic energy here. This person could be judging the situation. They need to see something from a different perspective. And they need to complete some sort of a cycle. Somebody may be afraid to take the step here. And that's because they're judging the situation too harshly. We have 3 major arcanas. This is a very, very important situation here. Okay, and the only card that's in the upright position is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man talks about delays, right? It talks about hang-ups. It talks about delays. It talks about being open to seeing both sides of a situation here. All right. So what's going on? What's the true intentions? True feelings of Renasa towards me. I feel like, for one, I feel like she's afraid to take the step. That's what I feel. I also feel like Gonzalo, she's looking at you as you are different than what she is used to. You are a different kind of an individual. You have Archangel Samuel in the middle. Archangel Chamuel helps to open up the heart. He also helps with spiritual soulmate relationships. And you got 3 major arcanas here. So this person is a very important player in your life. This person is a catalyst. You both are catalysts for each other's growth on a spiritual level. I don't feel like this person is calling you or reaching out to you. I feel like they are on pause at the moment, simply because I just feel like they're either afraid to take the next step or they don't want to take the next step. Why? Because they don't feel like you are going to be a happy ending. And I feel like it's because of past experiences. I really don't think it has anything particular to do with you. I think it just has something to do with some sort of a past experience that she has went through. And because of that, I feel like she has shut it down because she doesn't trust anybody. She has trust issues. I feel like she has dealt with a lot of karmic partners. And I feel like she needs to find a lot of forgiveness. Okay? I hope that that answered your question. But you two are a catalyst to each other's spiritual growth. So there's like a delay with you two getting together, or her reaching out, so to speak. All right. I hope that answered your question, Gonzalez. No, because she's harshly judging the situation. She is harshly judging it, and I don't see her taking a step towards you to reconcile at the moment. You two are catalysts for each other to grow on a spiritual level, because those are 3 major arcanas here. 3 major arcanas. So no, with the hangman in the center. Okay. I just don't see, I don't see her coming towards you. I see her judging you. I see her looking at you as you're a karmic person. Okay? So if you're calling her and texting her and she's not answering, which is exactly what this card is telling me, there's a reason for that. And I feel like it's like, I kind of want to say she has a little bit of fear, but she's judging you. She is harshly judging you. Right here. This is judgment in reverse. She is harshly judging you. Yeah. And she's doing a lot of reflecting. Right now, I don't see her coming towards you. Not at all. So whatever happened between you two that caused the separation, she's really taking it hard. She's really taking it hard. And what she is doing is she's looking at the situation through them wounds. It's like having rose-colored glasses on. She's looking at them through the lenses of the wounds. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have 2 cards of spiritual growth coming through here. Yeah, I mean, 3 major arcanas. You can't make this up. This is very important to both of you. They're showing me what I'm seeing is I know a lot of you, if you're old school, it's called an outline, but if you are of a newer generation or not the generation X like I am, it's a PowerPoint where, like, if you're going to start a book, you're going to write that big heading. This is what my book's about, right? And then underneath it, you put the first paragraph. That's what it's going to be about. And then underneath that little heading, you start that paragraph. So that's what they're showing me. That's what the issue is between you two. These are very major arcanas. These are like that PowerPoint, right? So this would be like that the heading of it, right? And then this would be the little line that starts the paragraph here of the reason why she's not taking that step. And then this would be the paragraph explaining it in detail. That's the best way I can describe what they're showing me. But I feel like this person is a catalyst for your spiritual growth. That's what I feel. Okay, we have hangman in reverse. So Neptune talks about illusions, right? Neptune also rules Pisces. So Neptune talks about illusions. It talks about the subconscious. It talks about psychic visions because it's connected to Pisces. But it also talks about hidden enemies. Okay, so I just feel like on a subconscious level right now, I just don't feel like she can take the step towards you, because whatever is going on in between you two or in her world is causing the delays, because the hangman was in the center. Okay, I hope that answered your question, Gonzalez. Alrighty. Oh, you're very welcome. Anybody else have any questions? So any more questions? Hmm. Does anybody else have any more questions? So I'm going back to the moon reading. So remember I said about how the new moon in Capricorn is like things are bubbling up to the surface that need to be healed. This is like confirmation here, because this was on the bottom of the deck. So Archangel Haniel is telling the collective to notice how the moon affects you. And then use that feeling as a catalyst either for healing or for manifestation. But in this case, I feel like it's healing. A lot of healing is coming up in the heart space, especially in the time frame that we are in. Um, and it's not just for twin flames, it's for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're on a twin flame journey or not, right? We all have a specific purpose here on earth, regardless of what's going on, right? We all have a specific purpose here on earth. We were born here for a reason. And the part of the journey is to figure that out. Why am I here? What can I do to help humanity? Those are some things that you need to ask during this new moon. What can I do, or how can I be of service to Mother Earth or to humanity? What can I do to be of service? And then listen. The first thing that comes to your mind is usually the answer. Okay? So, for instance, Holy angels, Holy Spirit, what can I do to serve humanity today? Okay, Sayado. Hello, how are you? Will he and I be together? Sayado 1. Will Sayado 1 and the he that she is talking about be together? Yes or no, angels? Well, I guess so. In the near future. Let me pull another card on this. In the near future. So yay, Sayado says, in the near future. Well, he and Sayado be together in the near future. You're saying, angels. Ah, yep. Hello, happiness. Yep. I would say that with the 6 of Michael. Yeah, new plans in the near future. The 6 of Michael talks about moving forward. It talks about maybe moving across, taking a trip across the water, depending on where you're at. But it does talk about doing something, moving on, maybe moving in together, relocation, travel, making plans. Yes. The 6 of Michael usually depicts my ears are itchy. The 6 of Michael usually depicts an angel on the back of a boat with a couple in it. However, on this card, he's in the boat with a dog. So to me, dogs represent loyalty. Dogs represent loyalty, faithfulness. If you ever, I don't know if you have a dog, maybe you do, maybe he does, maybe you'll get a dog in the future. If not, but it doesn't matter. It's like an emotional support pet, somebody who's there for you regardless of whatever's going on in the outside world. They still are there greeting you at the door with the little tails a waggling. So I feel like there is going to be a sense of loyalty between you two. Definitely in the near future, you guys are going to travel together, relocate together, be making plans, maybe traveling across water, maybe going on a cruise, something along them lines. We have the 6 of Michael, which is air would be, I think, weeks, cups is months, I think swords are weeks, and I think wands is days. So I would say probably within the next 6 weeks. And we are in the middle of January, so maybe the end of February, beginning of March, right? When the winter time is still here, right before springtime, you two will be getting together. Okay, that's what I see for you. Yeah, you two are going to be able to, with the 3 of Ariel, yeah, there's definitely collaboration, cooperation, working together. It's something. All right. I hope that answered your question, Sayado. If so, make sure to double tap my screen and subscribe. What are Jimmy's feelings towards me right now? I think it is destined with Archangel Michael in it. Absolutely. Yeah, I do. I do believe that it's destined. Archangel Michael is protecting the connection. He's protecting both of you. That's beautiful. Congratulations, my dear. Congratulations. All right. What are Jimmy's feelings towards happiness right now? What are Jimmy's feelings towards happiness right now? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What are Jimmy's feelings towards happiness right now? Well, we got the Queen of Ariel, which is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this tells me that he's not very mature, or he could look at you like you're not very mature. This is earth energy. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is, I feel like he's looking at you like it's not a wise investment at the moment. It's not wise to invest in you at the moment. I also feel like, again, for some reason, I feel like he's listening to some sort of outside words. I feel like there's an outside influence around Jimmy that is telling him to not invest his time and his energy into you. Because I feel like this person is saying she's not going to make you happy. It's not a practical idea to invest in that person. Yeah. So this is the Temperance card. So you do have an angel around you or around him that is protecting you. So it's not like he's rejecting you because blah blah blah. It's an angel is protecting you. So rejection is for your protection, happiness, and you need to see that, because until he stops listening to outside individuals, again in that new moon in Capricorn energy, until he stops seeking outside advice and starts listening to himself, there's not going to be, I don't see like a relationship coming together. So you have Archangel Zachiel coming through here telling you, while you two are apart, this is a good time to heal yourself. This is a time to work on yourself. This is a time to take control of your life. This is also a time to find forgiveness for him. So like, I know whatever he did, maybe whatever he did isn't worth forgiving, but I'm telling you, it'll help you out if you forgive yourself for allowing whatever happened between you two to happen. It'll be part of your healing process. All right. So forgiveness is not allowing him to get away with whatever he did. Okay. Forgiveness is for helping to heal yourself. So I feel like you have the angel around you who is telling you you're being protected from this individual for a reason. Okay. See the light coming down? You're being protected from him. He's not a wise investment because he's too busy listening to outside influences. Like he cares too much about what other people think. Okay? That's what I feel. So this would be a perfect time for you to nurture yourself. And be patient. Okay? Be patient with the situation. Regardless of your concern, you need to take a look at the bigger picture. And that's another reason why you have the angel protecting you. Okay? So the best thing you could do is wish him love and light and release the outcome, is what I feel. He's got a lot of drama around him. And you don't want to be mixed up in that. Yeah, you don't want to be mixed up in that. And he's got a lot of drama around him. A lot of people in his ear, right? And I feel like that's why this angel's telling you to look at something from a higher perspective here, because this does represent Sagittarius, and we do have a fire card coming through here. The Sagittarius, or the house in Sagittarius lives in, which is the ninth house, talks about higher wisdom, higher knowledge, free spirited. So you need to free yourself from this situation. Um, take back your power, because he's got, yeah, see, we have Sagittarius right there. That's this card. But I feel like he's got to experience this. This is a catalyst to his healing growth, his healing process as well. My best advice to you is to call back your energy and don't worry about it. Because if you are worried about the situation, it's like you're giving him your power, right? And you don't want to do that, because power fuels things. Okay? And I just send him some love and light. That's it. Love and light. I forgive you for what you did to me. I'm not saying that I'm allowing you to get away with it, because guess what? Karma will get him. For whatever he did, karma will get him. Karma does not miss a house. It does not miss a thing. Trust me. Okay? That's what I feel. You're very welcome, happiness. All right. Who's next for a question? Yeah, don't worry. You know what? For one, he's got the people who need to change gotta want to change. And it's appearing that he isn't ready to change yet, because he's still listening to other people's opinions. He cares too much about what other people think. He searches for outside, there's like outside influences that's influencing this relationship. And he's not going to change until he's ready to change. He's not going to change until he sees the bigger picture. So maybe, happiness, you may be the catalyst for his growth if you just cut off. I don't know if you watch him. I'm seeing social media. I don't know if you're watching him on social media. I would just block him and act like you forget about him. Don't show him no attention, because the thing is you have got to make him chase, and then like play hard to get, so to speak, because that'll also teach him, listen, I'm not gonna put up with your crap, right? Lay down the law. I'm not gonna put up with your crap. There's just some things that you need to do. See, okay, my best, my friend, my friend. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to get to it. My best friend stopped talking to me. His family too cut off where we were great friends. His wife was about to deliver a child. I'm waiting. They will tell me, but they didn't. I'm heartbroken. Yeah, stop. That's what I mean. Stop chasing him, happiness, because that's fueling it. Oh, she wants me. She's never gonna let me go. Blah 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 blah. And whoever is on the outside yipping in his ear, it's just making it worse. You need to cut them ties. Stop chasing him. Stop watching him on social media. Block him, not delete him from your phone, but block his phone. Cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy. Because more than likely, he's feeling it. Okay? So, you're welcome, honey. My friend, best friend, stopped talking to me. His family too cut off. We were great friends. His wife was about to deliver a child. I'm waiting. They will tell me, but they didn't, and I'm heartbroken. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. See the and Dave. It can be Sadu. It can be if you want to, or you can pay for it now and we can get together later, depending on where you're at in the world, or tomorrow. You could schedule a full reading. The mini readings are on here, but if you want to schedule a full reading, I charge $40 a half an hour and $60 an hour for a reading. Now would be great. All right, that's fine. Go ahead and send over the payment, and we can do that. So, what is your question, Sita? I'm sorry that you're heartbroken, honey. I know what it's like to lose my best friend. He chose to cut me off for a woman, and I'm okay with it. That's his choice, but yeah, it still hurts. I understand. Okay, we can do that. Claire, if you're still here, yes, we can do that over Teams. I actually have that downloaded. Um, if you want to do a reading over Teams, I'm okay with that. Um, you could, I don't know how to private message on Google, but we could do that. Love and light to you too, Claire. Appreciate you, honey. I thought I seen a message come through there. Alrighty, let me see. Oh, okay. See the. Do you have a question, honey? See the. Are you still here? I can't read the rest of your thing, but if you're still here and you have a question, I would be. It's a free one question. If you want another one, you got to pay $5.55. Happiness. I'm just doing free one questions tonight or today. But if you want a little mini read and we could talk more, then you can pay. The price is $5.55. I did make it $8.88, but I thought that was a little pricey, so I changed it to $5.55. Okay, say adieu. All right. I don't know. I feel like I'm dehydrated today for some reason. Like I can't get enough water. Is anybody else feeling like that? It's like these moon energies are just draining me. Oh, okay. Thank you, Samantha. Okay. Alrighty. So Samantha, she wants to know a little bit more about love. So let's talk about love with Samantha. We're going to pull an angel card. Angels, holy angels, angels, archangels. Samantha wants to talk about love. So what do you want to tell her about love? All right, so you have Archangel Raziel coming through here. Take your power back. Use your God-given power if an intention to manifest blessings in your life. All right. So right off the bat, I feel like he's giving you one big energetic hug. And he is telling you, Samantha, listen, use your power of intention to manifest blessings in your life. So I feel like you have a strong power of visualization. I'm also seeing, um, what do they call that? Vision boards. Make a vision board of the type of love that you want to manifest into your life. And then put it by your bed, under your pillow, in your sacred space, something along them lines. Make some sort of a vision board, because Raziel, he's the one who gives you spiritual insights. Okay, that's what I feel. So that, and two, doing a vision board also sets an intention, believe it or not, because it sets an intention of the type of person you want to manifest in your life. You can use words, you can use cut pictures out of magazines, but the point is your energy and your attention is flowing into that board. It is flowing into there. And basically that power, that intention is showing the divine what you want in a human being, right? I also feel though you don't need to settle for less than what you deserve. All right, that is something else that I'm getting. All right, so love for Samantha. Okay, so we have the Knight of Ariel in reverse. So the Knight of Ariel in reverse talks about, that goes back to that vision board. Make a detailed plan, because right now you're at a stalemate. So this is the perfect time in this new moon energy to get in touch with your spirit guides, your angels, and make that vision board. See how she's like doing something down here? Looks like she's creating something. So what I feel is where you put your emotion, where you put your time at, that's what you're manifesting. That's why Archangel Raziel is telling you to call back your power from people, places, and situations that do not matter. Make that vision board, because right now there is, like, you're at a stalemate. There's nothing moving for you. And if you do that, you, like I said, you draw on, you can make it designed to your specific whatever you want because it's yours, right? It's yours. So you make it specific to you. So, for instance, say this is my vision board and I want to call on Archangel Shemuel. All right, just an example here. So I would put Archangel Shemuel here to help me with my relationships. And then I would draw or create or cut out pictures of the kind of God that you want to manifest. Say, for instance, now in my personal experience, I'm partial to blonde. So I would find a blonde individual that was good looking in a magazine and I would post him on that vision board. And I would post on that vision board or write on that vision board the characteristics of something that you can handle for the rest of your life. Okay? And ask yourself, could I deal with this character trait for the rest of my life? Or is this just something that I am tolerating? Okay? Put that down. A characteristic that you want for the rest of your life. Say you're a hopeless romantic. You want this guy to surprise you with roses. Hi, Rosia. Um, you can have a reading. I'm doing one free questions and then $5.55 for mini readings. And right now I'm in the middle of one with Samantha. So that's what I would do. I would write down, okay, I'm a romantic person and I would like for this person to I would like to, yeah, there's a delay here. Okay, yes, no, all right. Yeah, there's a delay here. Um, Holding out hope that someone specific is coming back. I do feel he is, but I feel like right now that there is just a bit of a hold up, like a delay, like nothing's moving here. Um, so again, it's like back to that drawing board, right? Maybe put a hope and a wish that maybe you would like to manifest him a little bit quicker or remove all obstacles or something along them lines, okay? Yeah, there's definitely a hold up. I have Leo here. This is a master number 11, but it's in reverse. I feel like you know what? I feel like your person is he doesn't feel confident. There's something about there's not enough confidence. Um but I do feel that there is definitely a connection between you two. You're the one that I said about the near future in the 6 weeks, right? That would put you in end of February, beginning of March. Um, Let me see something here real quick. Okay, we have a full moon in Leo here coming in a couple of weeks. And I have the Leo energy here. So I said within 6 weeks, and maybe within the next couple of weeks to the beginning of March, something could be happening. But right now, there is definitely a delay. Yeah, there's going to be success. I feel like he is coming back. See how he's on that horse rushing towards you? Right now he's a standstill. Yeah. All right, let's pull another card here. Right now, I feel like the holdup is definitely in the relationship. The holdup in the relationship. Um, I do feel that progress is possible, but I just feel like the holdup. It's gonna be a while. I don't even know if it's gonna be the person that you're expecting either. because I have a lot of fire energy here. All right, angels, I'm going to ask, let's get a little bit more information for Samantha when it comes to love. You really need to communicate with your angels. I'm going back to that vision board. I feel like he is also at talking to his angels, his spirit team. See that person kneeled down right there? See that angel showing up? I feel like this person is talking to his angels too. I feel like, you know what? It's like I can hear him praying, please, angels, give me the strength and the courage to reestablish this connection, to help me break through the barriers. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like he's also talking to his angels. I'm telling you. See, he's kneeled down, talking to him. I feel like he's praying to him. Please, I hope she forgives me for the delay. Please watch over her. We share the same vision, but right now we have to be separated. I feel like he's asking for the obstacles to be removed. He's communicating with them. We have Ariel and Raziel coming through. We have Ariel twice, actually. I share the same vision with her. But right now we have to be in separation. Can remove the obstacles that is delaying this connection. Yeah. Because right now it's unlikely that I'm going to be able to take action towards this romance. Would you please reconsider, Archangel Michael? We are rich together. We understand each other. We both share the same vision. I feel like you don't need to worry because we do have the energy of forgiveness here. So whatever happened between you two, and you need to trust the process, listen to your intuition, definitely communicate with your angels as well. There is going to be a peaceful resolution to whatever happened between you two, or whatever obstacle is creating the separation at the moment. Yeah, it's just not the right time yet. It's just not the right time. But it is coming. Yeah. Look, it is coming. Where you two are going to be on the same page. You're going to be able to compromise. You're going to be able to understand each other, right? You're going to be helping people together. When the perfect time is coming, he will come in and give you communication. Within the next few months, it's no, but I say within the next, and very soon, by springtime. All right. So I feel that, yeah. So I feel, oh, wait a minute. I pulled up a card there. I feel, just be patient. Until then, take the power that you are putting out there of impatientness. Yeah. Take the power of impatientness that you are putting out there and put it into something else that you want to manifest. Maybe the perfect job or the perfect house or the perfect car, something that will benefit you both for when the time is right. Okay? like preoccupy your mind, so to speak, is what I'm getting. Preoccupy that mind instead of worrying and wondering when he's coming. Preoccupy it. Don't, because you know what? This is what I've learned. When you're impatient and you want something to happen so bad, that impatientness is the biggest block that you could ever imagine. So if you call your power back from being impatient, and you take that power of intention and you place it on something tangible that you can manifest while you're waiting, I feel like that's what he's telling you. Because your impatientness isn't going to bring you two together any quicker. It's not going to happen. Again, use your power of visualization. Do that vision board. What do I want to manifest in my reality while I'm waiting for this person to come into my life? You could put anything on a vision board. That's the good thing about it. You can even put this person's face on that vision board, along with the house that you want to have, the dog, the cat, the kids, how many kids you want, marriage, what you want your wedding to look like. That's what vision boards are all about. So I feel like you need to do that. I feel like it'll help you, because what you're doing, like I said, is taking back that power from impatientness and you're putting it into something else that you want to manifest, if that makes sense, right? Um, I also feel like he feels like you're not going to forgive him for the delay. Yeah, look, Epiphany. This is the Hermit card. Joy through spiritual growth, be the light to others, answers that come through meditation. And then we have 911. So I feel like Spirit is really, hey, Samantha, listen to me, right? Listen to me. And he is Archangel Raziel too coming through. So Archangel Raziel is coming through twice. All right. To meditate. I feel the delay is that there is some healing that needs to take place. I feel like there is some healing that needs to take place. For some reason, I feel like it's from somebody from his past. Somebody that he was partnered up with, an ex perhaps, or it doesn't have to be an ex, but it could be a friend. It could be anybody that maybe he had feelings for, that he was not on the same page with. And I feel like he's afraid it's going to be the same thing with you. Samantha, I feel like you're very intuitive. I feel like you are very, very intuitive. The Hermit talks about going in hermit mode. It talks about spending some time within yourself. Enjoying this time by yourself is an opportunity to strengthen your bond with your higher self, your angels. Because I don't know why, but I'm feeling this mirror concept, because as within, so without. So the more that you spend some time within yourself and you trust your intuition, the more that you are going to be able to remove that impatientness that you may be experiencing. And the more you're going to be able to trust the process, you're going to understand why the delay happened. That's what it is. I feel like the angels are delaying it for a reason. Because I feel like it's just not right. 911, it's just not the right time. because it's all about the timing when it comes to love, especially when it comes to love that's meant to be. If that makes sense. Yeah, whoever this person is from his past, notorious. Yeah, you can in a minute, hon. You can go ahead and post it and I'll get right to you. I'm in the middle of a mini reading for Samantha. Whoever this person was, that they just was not on the same page at all. They are just not on the same page. They were just not on the same page. And I feel like he's scared of that. He's scared that you and him will not be on the same page either. And that's sad because, and I've experienced this myself. Past pain sometimes makes the ego say, oh yeah, this person's not going to be with you. It's like that past pain keeps repeating. That's that ego saying, listen, there's a fear in here. That's like 911 energy. I feel like he's going to go through an awakening with the Hermit card. I feel like he's going to go through an awakening. With the 911, it could be some sort of a heart chakra awakening, because the Strength card represents Leo. Leo rules the heart space. I feel like he's going to go through a heart chakra awakening. He may see something. He may have some sort of a vision. The angels may show him something. I feel like they're going to show you both something. Yeah, there is definitely success. I feel like there is definitely going to be success for you. Yep, there's going to be a lot of healing taking place. Something went wrong with the sound. You can't hear me? You guys can't hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, that's cool. So, yeah, I did feel that your relationship with him is going to be success, but I feel like after he has this epiphany, he's going to come running towards you. I'm telling you, look at that. Look like he's on that white horse, like a knight in shining armor kind of energy. And then we have solutions. So here this talks about the healing and forgiveness of the past, letting go of the past. He's going to have a heart chakra awakening. That's what I see here. He's having a lot of inner conflict due to past experiences. So that's what the delay is. It's past experiences that are causing the delay, because he's afraid that you two will not be on the same page. But I feel like there will be compromise, that he's going to find the solution here. And then we got the World. That's what the holdup of him taking the next step is. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Got a lot of fire energy coming through. You have Leo, you have Sagittarius, you have the 5 of Gabriel, the 6 of Gabriel, and the 2 of Gabriel. He has to lay this to rest, how he's viewing something. I do see success, though. I do. But you have 4 major arcanas coming through here. He's just afraid that it's going to end. Okay? So the holdup is he has fear. He's having an inner conflict because of past experiences. That's what the holdup is. But he's going to find a solution. And the solution is to learn to trust. So I do feel, like I said, I seen him kneeling down, talking to his angels, talking to his spirit team, if that's the way he does it. Yeah, he's coming. Right there, the three of Gabriel, that's the three of wands. He's coming. And remember I said about you guys traveling on a boat? There you go. Traveling together. Building together. See, here you are waiting, right? Waiting for him to come. We have double eights. 888 coming through here. That's what I see for you. I hope that helped, honey. I do. You are manifesting him. Hi, Rosie. I'll be with you guys in a minute. You are manifesting him. But your impatience is kind of like holding him up. Because I feel like with all this fire energy here, he can feel you. But he's going through this. He's going to go through an awakening. And that's going to make him realize something, that you are not part of the pain from his past. And I feel like he is going, that's going to cause that heart chakra awakening, and that's going to be the healing that needs to take place within him. And then boom, here he comes. 21 and 14, 8, 2 and 6 and 8, and 5 and 3 and 8. 8, 8, 8. You are manifesting him. You are manifesting him, Samantha. And this is going to be a blessing from the angels. Okay? I hope that was worth what you paid. If you want a longer reading, you can always get a hold of me, and we can do a remote reading. Like I said, they're $40 for a half an hour and $60 an hour. Plus, I do other things too. So, all right, honey, thank you for the donation. I appreciate you. I hope that answered your question as well. All right, so let's go back up here to... there was one up here. Rezia and Flintser. Does Mersht love me? Thanks, Rezia. Does Mersht love Rezia? Hi, Mika. Does Mersht love Rezia? Mersht, I feel like you need to make a different choice here. You need to choose a new direction, because this new direction that maybe you're afraid to take is going to bring big happy changes that will happily improve your situation. So I would say I feel like there's outside sources that may be interfering in this. And I feel like that's why Spirit is telling you to choose a different direction. Because if you look here is somebody laying on these steps. They look like they're crying. Look at this crowd of people around this individual. But they're all backed away. Like, I feel like somebody feels isolated. They feel alone. They feel rejected here. I feel like, too, I feel like this is you feeling rejected by this person. I feel like you need to make a different choice. You need to go in a different direction is what I feel, to improve your situation. And I feel like you're at a crossroads right now is what I feel. That's what they're showing me. You are at a crossroads, Rizia. And right now, you're at this crossroads, and I feel like Spirit is like an empath. Spirit is trying to lead you in a different way, but you are so stuck at this crossroads. Because I'm getting like, it's like you fear the unknown, right? But I feel like if you just go ahead and you follow that road that Spirit is trying to get you to go on, you're going to be surprised. Because there's something that is going to make you very, very happy, that will improve you in all manners, emotionally specifically. You're going to be so happy if you just make the choice to let go of this person. Because I feel like you feel isolated. That's what I feel. I'm telling you, see? Look. Right here. You feel outcasted, you feel isolated, you feel rejected. There's a lot of people right there. Remember I said about you're at a crossroads, you're in an impasse here. And you're like unable to go forward. That's because the divine is trying to get you to go in a different direction. Let me show you these two cards. See how you're all right here? Look, you're going in a different direction. And if you choose to go in this different direction, you're going to be happy you did. I feel like you're going to like jump up and down for joy. It's something on an emotional level. And that's that rejection, that abandonment. All right? That's what I feel for you. Alrighty, so let's move on to the next question. You're welcome, Samantha. You're welcome, Rizia. Flinser. All right, wait a minute. I got one up here. Heba. All right, Heba, what is your question? Did I miss it up here somewhere? No, I didn't. Heba, what is your question? If you want to go ahead and put it down here, I will answer it for you. Mika, are you still here? No, Notorious. You can ask a question. Are you ready? I got you here. Notorious, what is your question? I didn't mean to miss you. I'm scrolling through here to see where you're at. What is your question, Notorious? And then we will get to, does the Cancer man coming into my life have good intentions? Will this go far? Is this something I should entertain? Does the Cancer man coming into my life have good intentions? All right, does the Cancer man coming into Notorious's life, Notorious's life, have good intentions? Does the Cancer man coming into Notorious's life have good intentions? Well, we have don't stop. There's something better. I would say, let me read the don't stop to you first. For the Cancer man coming into Notorious's life, do they have good intentions? This is not the time to give up. Continue to move in the direction of your hopes, dreams, and plans. You are on the right path, and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. It's very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. So I feel like this person is very intimidating. They maybe have some sort of a subtle language here. Just because they don't have your vision doesn't mean you shouldn't follow your heart. So I don't feel like this person has good intentions for you, to answer your question. I don't feel like he has good intentions for you. I feel like his I feel like he sends you subtle emotional conversation. Like, for instance, oh honey, I don't know why you do that, or something along them lines, right? I feel like Spirit is telling you his intentions are not good for you. There's something better coming. Okay? That's what I feel for you. You are welcome, Notorious. I hope that helped you. Let's see, let's go back here. Heba, I don't see you on here no more, so we will move on to Flintser. Are you still here? Flintser, are you still here? Is there love coming in for me? Flintser, if you're still here, put me a yes. Flintser, are you still here? Flintser, if you're still here, say here, yes, something. Heba, I'll call you out again. Mika, if you're still here. Okay, Flintser. Alrighty. So, Flintser, is there love coming in for Flintser? Is there love coming in for Flintser, angels? Is there love coming in for Flintser? Straight off the card, straight out of the deck. I feel like, nope, not at this time. The answer is no. I feel like you need to trust the process. Okay, you need to trust the process. I feel like you need to change something in your belief system, because I'm feeling, Flintser, there is something about self-worth coming through here strongly. I feel like you're a lot like me. That's what I feel. And I do the exact same thing. I want love, but I don't feel worthy of it. Or I want love. Oh, well, and my big thing is I always tell myself I want love. And then I tell myself, oh, I guess I'm not meant to have love in this lifetime. So it's like you're back and forth, right? So that's why love isn't coming in for you, because you're too, I want love, but I don't want love, if that makes sense, right? And it has a lot to do with your belief system. That's that ego telling you, okay? And it's unlikely that love will come until you learn to trust again, okay? You are so back and forth. I'm feeling it because I'm the same way, and that's exactly what the angel said. You're the same way. Melody, you're the exact same way. I want love, but at the same time, I always tell myself, always, I am not meant to find love in this lifetime. And I'm back and forth. And that's kind of like what I feel for you. It has a lot to do with trust issues. And it's the same way with myself. I don't trust anybody because I've been burnt too many times. And I feel like you're a love bug, just like me. You're a love bug. You love love. That's your whole world. And when you love hard. And when you love, you put it all in. You trust wholeheartedly, and then you get burnt. So that's what I feel, and that's why they're saying it. It's yeah, me too, Flintser. That's why I'm using myself as an example, because I'm feeling ya. I am feeling ya. So I feel until you start believing in love again and you start feeling worthy of love again and learning to trust that there will be somebody out there who will be on the same page. Now, I feel like you will. I feel like you will when the time is right. The answer is yes, you will. When the time is right. This person is going to make you reconsider love altogether. So you're being asked to remain positive here. And when you do, the divine will say, okay, you're ready. The opportunity will be ready for you. But right now, it's just not the right time. But it will come in. It will come in. So you need to shift your belief system. So to answer your question, will you find love? Yes. When the time is right, Flinser, you will. And then it's gonna make you reconsider love altogether. It's gonna be one of the mind-blowing, heart-opening kind of loves. Like, wow, where did you come from? Like blindsiding kind of thing. And then I feel like you're gonna be like, what? Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. And then this person is going to do something that is going to change your whole perspective. Okay? That's what I felt. You are very welcome, Flinser. Make sure, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit that button. I appreciate it. You're not the only one who's been hurt a lot. We all have. Alrighty. So is there anybody else? I know there was somebody else up in here. Mika, I think it was. Heba. Heba, are you still here? Diary of Graham. What do you need to know right now? I gotcha. I seen you up here. Diary of Graham. Are you still here? Oh, Heba's here too. All right. All right. What was your question, Heba? And then we'll get to you, Diary of Graham. Heba, what was your question? Let me go back up here, see if we can find you. Mika Ridley, if you're still here too, you can say hi and let me know you're still here, and I'll answer your question. All right, Heba, what is your question, honey? Do you think I'm being guided to stay in or go back to Jordan? All right, so you're from overseas. Is Heba being guided to stay in or go back to Jordan? I feel like they're telling you don't stop. Communicate clearly. I feel like you need to ask your angels, and it's up to you. I feel like your angels, you already know the answer. I feel. That's what I feel. I feel like you already know the answer to that. Because I feel like your angels are clearly guiding you. Clearly. See that angel that's standing in front of you? Your angels are clearly guiding you. They're telling you. You're seeing the signs. But you have free will. So it's saying it's up to you really what you want to do. That's what I feel they're telling you. Because listen, see, there you go. There's your answer. There's your answer, Heba. You already answered your own question. I would say with the angels coming through and clearing right here, with the angels coming through and clearly communicating to you, I feel like you already know the purpose. Right? You know there's a purpose when the angels step in. Right there. See, you see it right in front of you. And he's right up on you, like whispering in your ear, telling you, yes, there's a purpose. Yes, you already know it's up to you, what you want to do. If you don't like where you're at, you have the ability to change that. Yeah, keep moving. Don't stop. Okay? And look at this. The answer is yes. Yes. You cannot make this stuff up, Heba. Yes, there's a purpose. Yes, you should go back to Jordan. Yes, yes. Don't listen to what everybody else is telling you. Your angels are talking to you. Your angels are telling you. It's up to you. Yes, there's a purpose. Yes, you should go. That's what I feel. You got 2 yeses here, both of them questions. That's a yes. I'm telling you, right, Empress? Yes. That is a yes to both your questions. Yes and yes. You can't get any more clear than that. You really cannot get any clearer than that. Your angels are coming in and telling you. That's okay. Sometimes we don't know what it is. We don't know until we make the move. We don't always know the reasoning behind people, places, and situations. Good idea, Empress. That is a very good idea to tell them. Because definitely, clearly, with the double yes card, they are talking to you. Right. Your angels are telling you that it's up to you, but because that we have free will, it's up to you. They can't interfere unless you ask them to. You have to ask them to come in. Otherwise, they're just going to stand there and be like, oh, well, we're here, we're guiding her, but she's got to make her own choices. But you cannot make that stuff up. Double yes. Yes, 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 yes. To your question. So don't second guess your angels. And like I said, I want them to interfere because I'm sick of staying here. Well, okay. Then talk to them. Because you're surrounded. You got one that's standing right in front of you. Right? Look, right there in front of you. Get down. Pray on your knees. You don't even have to be on your knees. Just pray. Pray while you're sitting on the end of your bed. Go for a walk in nature. Hug a tree. Pray. Talk to them. You don't even have to have a specific way to pray. Because they hear you. So ask them for a sign. But I feel like you already got it with the double yes here. If you're in the toxicity and it's stressing you out, that's a sign. If they are begging you to stay and they are not there to say, okay, I understand that you want out of here. Is there anything we can do? There's a reason for that. What are they using you for? What do they want from you? You find out who your friends are when you got nothing to offer. Remember that. Alrighty, let's go back to, yeah, see, toxicity. There's your answer too. All right, so let's go back up here. You're definitely being guided, Heba. All right, so let's go back up here to Diary of Graham. What is your question? And then we will get to you, your Empress, everything. 1010, where you been, twin? That's funny. I love it, though. I can't leave because my aunt booked a trip for me. She booked the whole trip, and when I came there, I regretted it. Mm-hmm. What do I need to know right now? Well, let me go ahead and pull this over this way so I can plug this in. I don't know how much battery life I have on this thing. And I don't want it to die in the middle of the readings. Oh, on it. Hold on a second. All right. All right. Oh. What does Diagram need to know right now? So we will, I'm going to pull an angel card for you. What does Diary of a Gram need to know right now? You're welcome, Heba. What does Diary of a Gram need to know right now? Okay. Wow. You got some wings here. That's a very good idea. All right, Diary, you got some wings here. So what they want you to know is they want you to pay attention to your health. This card literally flew and went over by my desk. It literally flew out of the deck. So I feel like this is very important. So right off the bat, what you need to know, Archangel Raphael is coming through telling you to pay attention to your health. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Metatron coming through telling you to focus on your higher priorities. And I will help you get organized and motivated. So you need to focus on your health. You have the divine physician coming through here. So you may need to call in Archangel Raphael for a little bit of healing. He's a divine physician. And then call in Archangel Metatron to help prioritize you, help prioritize doctor's appointments, make doctor's appointments, get organized in your life. But focus on making sure you get enough rest, making sure that you're eating healthy, making sure that you're emotionally healthy, mental healthy, because sometimes a healthy lifestyle isn't always about our physical body. It's about our emotional body. It's about our mental body as well. And when one of those two are out of whack, it does make your physical body ill. Okay? It's like have you ever like, for instance, if you suffer from depression, I'm just using this as an example. If you suffer from depression, have you ever had migraine headaches or felt like not eating, or if you're having an anxiety attack and you can't sleep, those are mental disorders that affect your body. Because when your body doesn't get the rest and the nutrition that it needs, it affects your lifestyle as well. Everything affects one another. So you need to focus on your health. You need to get yourself organized. You need to get yourself up, get yourself motivated, go to a doctor and start fixing yourself. Now, I'm not a big person on medication, but I myself have to take it myself. All right. You need to look past some sort of an illusion that you're having. Like, for instance, oh, I'm not sick, but yet you're in the bathroom for hours. Or, I'm okay, my depression's okay, but yet you're cranky and you're irritable and you have mood swings. Oh, I've got some rest, but I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning and I'm walking a little sideways. That's kind of like the situation I'm seeing around you, that causes illusions when you're denying something, and you need to recognize there's an underlying order, and it's unhealthy. You need to get yourself up, get yourself motivated, get yourself back in order, right? Get yourself back into um, a healthy, stable atmosphere or life. Yeah, get yourself balanced again. So something's out of balance here. So I feel like you may need to go out and connect with nature as well. I feel like it'll help you go for a walk in nature. If you're having a hard time walking, go sit down, put your butt on the ground if you're able to do that. Not every place you can. I understand. We're in the middle of winter. I totally get it. Where I live, we have winter and spring back and forth, back and forth. One day it's 60 degrees, next day it's 20. So I totally get it if you can't. But when the days are nice and you're able to go outside, put your butt on the ground, because when you put your tailbone on the ground, it connects that root chakra to Mother Earth and helps to transmute whatever is going in. Trust me, it's a good mood stabilizer. It'll ground your energy. You won't feel unstable or out of balance. If you lay down on the ground and you just sit there for 5 minutes and you just look up at the sky and watch the clouds, you will be surprised how much better you will feel. Um, on a mental and emotional level, but on a physical level, go to the doctors. Make that doctor's appointment you've been putting off. Make that appointment with Mother Earth that you've been putting off. Because this card literally had wings. This is the most important message for you right here. Diary, this is the most important message right here. This is what you need to know right now. You need to work on your health. Good idea. Good idea, your Empress. I took me a nice hot bath before I started the live stream. I took a salt bath. I have Mrs. Teal's body wash. I love that stuff. It smells so good. It has hemp seed oil, bergamot, and white tea in it. Oh, it smells like heaven in a freaking bottle. It is so calming and so relaxing. And I took my feet and I rubbed them like reflexology. I rubbed the bottoms of my feet. Yeah, Mrs. T. Yeah, right? I love it. I rubbed the bottom of my feet. Yes, it does. It takes all your aches and pains away. And I have been having a problem with my left foot. Um, I had to take a bunch of mirrors out of my house, and when I took the mirror out, it broke. And then I've been having a problem with that foot ever since. So while I was in that salt bath, and I put some of them bubbles on it, and I massaged that foot, that pain. It's like heaven. It feels so good. Amazing. Amazing. So maybe that is something for you, Diary. Maybe you need to do that. You're very welcome. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and, all the above. So maybe that's something you need to do too, Diary, because there's a reason why we're talking about it. When you're doing a reading, there's always a reason for everything. So I would start out with that. If you can't go outside and ground your energy, I would start with a salt bath. You don't even have to have Mrs. Tills. Go out and get some table salt. Dump that shit in your bathtub. Take a hot bath. I recommend Mrs. Teal's though. I love that stuff. It comes in body wash. You can get lotions. You can actually get the Epsom salts, because that's what it is. You can actually get the bag of Epsom salts. There's all kinds of stuff. She makes all kinds of stuff nowadays, but she is amazing. And they come in different flavors. There's like lavender. I myself have hemp seed oil. There is chamomile. I mean, it comes in all flavors, anything you can imagine, which is absolutely amazing. I love it. All right. Your Empress Everything. Dr. Tills. Yeah. I'm thinking of something else. You're right. Dr. Tills. Yeah. I call it Mrs. Tills. I don't know. It could be a Mr. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. It's Dr. Tills Empress. Yeah. See? I would get the lavender. I'm telling you, the CBD oil stuff, the hemp seed oil rather. Oh, it is just like it is the most amazing. It smells so good. But yeah, I would get some Dr. Tills if I was you. If you can't go outside and sit your butt on the ground. Last time I'm asked, twin flame, where you at? 5 year separation and over it. Didn't want to ask about him, but he's tugging. Okay. I know. Okay, so the twin flame, your Empress, everything 2254. Where is her twin flame? Oh, looky. Looky, you are correct. He is a tugging. So you have Archangel Shamuel who is assisting with the relationship. And the reason why he's tugging, I've been so single and nobody wants me. I feel like you two have telepathic thoughts. That's why you're feeling a tug, because I feel like he's sending you messages. I feel like he's saying, listen, I'm working on me, right? I'm working on this relationship with myself so that when I come to you, I can come to you correctly. Yeah, no wonder I see twin flame all over these cards. Yeah, that's why you feel the tug, because he's sending you messages. Mm-hmm. So you have Archangel Shamuel who's in the mix, and he's working on him. He's working on him. Those cards flew out. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Look, two of them. Shamuel and Raziel. Look at this. These two cards flew out of the deck. Yeah. And then you have Archangel Sandalphon. Yeah, they always are, babe. They always are. We angels bring you gifts from the Creator. Open your arms to receive. So they're trying to open up his heart chakra. Archangel Sandalphon is working with him as well. I feel like what Archangel Sandalphon is doing. Yeah, the angels are too. I feel like Archangel Sandalphon is the one who's delivering the messages back and forth between you two. I feel like if you're feeling it, damn Skippy, he's feeling it, because you're mirror counterparts. That's what twin flames are. They're mirror counterparts. And I feel like you got Archangel Sandalphon running back and forth, right? Here's a little bit of love for you, Empress, and here's a little love for Empress's twin, right? So yeah, it's definitely, he's sending you telepathic messages. Absolutely. Yeah, I know, right? Yep, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. All right, let's see if we can get let's see if we can get another answer for Empress. It is medicinal. I'm also ahead myself. I just can't afford it. Um, yeah, I'm ahead myself, and sometimes I have to have it, or I'm like, "Ugh." But I now I'm taking medication because I can't afford it. Oh, a tincture. There you go. I just, like I said, I can't afford it. Even the medicinal stuff, I can't afford it yet. So when I have anxiety attacks or I'm feeling overwhelmed, I take an Ativan. It does basically the same thing, calms me down, and I can take it when I want to. But yeah, when I get a chance though, I get a big old fatty, I'm puffing. So I feel you, girl. I feel you. um, But the thing is what he's not understanding is that weed. Oh, awesome. I wish we were too, because I could sure use a buddy. Not because of that, but just somebody that I can talk to other than my counselors, of course. But yeah, what people don't understand is that weed is not an addiction. Weed is God grown. Addictions is cocaine. Things that are man-made. Well, actually, cocaine's actually God grown too, but um man-made crap. It's not a pill. It's not heroin. It's not a lot of other junk, right? Meth. Yeah, it's not that. It is it's God grown, right? So what do they think the Native Americans put on that peace pipe? Why do you think what do you think they put in that peace pipe to be peaceful? Think about that. Maybe you need to tell him that. Send him a telepathic message. Listen, dude, take a puff of my peace pipe. Find some peace. Quit being stubborn. Yeah, that's what I see. I feel like the reason why is because he's sending you telepathic messages. Yeah, see? That he should already know that. He should already know that. Yeah, you know what though? That's the thing. When you get in a mess, it's called a trauma bond or a toxic bond. I call it a trauma bond because what you do is you bond with somebody through an addiction. You have that bond because if it's addiction, it's like a karmic bond. But I call them trauma bonds because if you didn't have that connection with that addiction, right? If you didn't have that connection with that addiction, you wouldn't have a connection. Well, then that's what's going on. He needs to work through them fears. Yeah, you need to trust. He definitely has trust issues. Absolutely, just like you said. You already know this stuff. You're answering your own questions too before I can even pull the cards. Look, did you see that? Did you see that? Did anybody see that orb? So, yeah, right there. You're answering your own questions. He has trust issues. But look, see the angels behind him? There's one right there. There's one right there. Look. I thought it was a card flying behind your shoulder. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was an orb. No. But I'm glad you seen it. Yeah. These are the two angels. See the two angels? Right here, one real close, and then there, right there they are. Yeah. Absolutely. See all the things coming out of the crown chakra up here? That's all these daggone telepathic messages you guys are sending back and forth. So he's hearing you and you are hearing him. There is a telepathic connection between you two. So that's why you're feeling it. He's feeling it too. I promise you, he's feeling it too. He's just being a stubborn butt, and he's not, right? SOS, come home. Yeah, right? I don't know if my twin and I'll ever get back together, but that's okay. I'm all right with it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. Alrighty. There was somebody else that popped in here too. But yeah, I mean, Disha, are you still here? You are so welcome, Empress. I hope you subscribe because I'd like to talk to you some more. I think we have a bond. Yeah, I know. I'm right there with you. I do too. Sometimes mine will come in my dreams and talk to me, but I just don't. I think it's a classic case that we are here for a specific mission, and that mission is not to be romantically involved. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Empress. I greatly appreciate that. So that's my opinion. I think we're here for a specific mission, but the mission is not romantic. However, when we did come together, you could tell that there was a connection. Absolutely, you could tell. But yeah, I just don't think we're meant to be in a romantic partnership in this life, to be honest with you. And I'm okay with that. I accept it for what it is. Alrighty, let's see if there's anybody else. I do see I have another viewer on here. Daisha, are you still here? Daisha, are you still here? Daisha, if you're still here, give me a shout out so I can answer your question. Alrighty, guys. Well, it's been fun and it's been real. I will be doing this again. I need a song to go with this read. The Lion Sleeps Tonight. See? There you go. Oh, I got chills on that one. I mean, I literally got chills up to my knees. Yeah. So, there you go. He's sending you that song. My song, whenever my twin flame comes through with the song, is Hotel California. I'm a Leo. See? There you go. Yeah, my twin flame, I can, whenever I'm channeling him or he's like throwing me a message, it's usually Hotel California, and I'm like, oh, I can tell somebody's thinking about me or vice versa. I'm sure he feels the same way. But that's cool. The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Yeah, that's awesome. Maybe, I don't know. That's a possibility. That might be part of our mission. You're very welcome. Good night. Have a good evening. Nice to meet you. And I will talk to you again. Is there anybody else on here that wants a reading? I'm giving you a couple of minutes and then I'm going to jump off of here. All right. Well, thank you everybody who participated in this live stream. I am grateful. It's 144 and it just switched over to 145. So this was meant to be. Thank you everybody. Thank you for all the love. Thank you. I had a great time and we're going to do this again soon. I hope to see you all here again. Blessings, blessed be. Have a great new moon and I will see